عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah Azza wa Jalla for making us among those who fast in this month of Ramadan. We pray Allah Azza wa Jalla may He accept our fasting. We pray may Allah Azza wa Jalla may He forgive our excesses. Today is the 5th day of Ramadan, 1446 years after the hijrah of our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which corresponds to the 5th of March, year 2025. Remember, we are still reading Surah Al-Ahzab, and yesterday we have been able to read up to verse 48. So inshallah ta'ala, we shall be reading from verse 49 today. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He count us among those who listen to admonitions and walk with the best of it. Ameen. Now.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نكحتم المؤمنات ثم طلقتموهن من قبل أن تمسوهن فما لكم عليهن من عدة تعتدونها فمتعوهن وسرحوهن سراحا جميلا.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who have believed, إذا نكحتم المؤمنات. He said, إذا نكحتم المؤمنات, when you marry a believing woman.
إذا نكحتم المؤمنات ثم طلقتموهن.
He said, when you marry a Muslim woman, a believing woman, ثم طلقتموهن من قبل أن تمسوهن, and thereafter you separated from her. Bimana, you divorce her. Whenever you marry a believing woman, ثم طلقتموهن, thereafter you now divorce her. Min qabl an tamasuhunna, before you divorce her, before even touching her. فَمَا لَكُمْ عَلَيْهِنَّ مِنْ إِدَّةٍ تَعْتَدُّونَهَا, then you have no iddah to count. They do not have any iddah to observe that you will regulate for them, because you have not mated them, you have not conjugated them. فَمَتِّئُوهُنَّ فَمَتِّئُوهُنَّ. Allah Azza wa Jalla is instructing the men who desires to separate from their wives, they desire to divorce from their wives, that they should give a gift to their wife, their divorced wife. They should provide for them, وَسَرِّهُهُنَّ, and they should separate from them, they should release them, sarahan jamila, a beautiful separation, a beautiful release. This particular verse is drawing us back to discussing the matter of divorce. And I will want us to listen attentively so that we can be able to learn a lot of lessons contained in this particular verse. We have talked about the matter of divorce between Zayd ibn Harisa and Zainab bint Jahash. And we established the fact that divorce is established in the Sharia, although it is not something that is encouraged. But if divorce is going to happen, how should it happen in order to conform with the Sharia purpose, so that even after divorce we can still continue to live as brothers and sisters, so that it will not be like the norms that we are used to, that a husband and the wife want to separate today, now the heaven has to come down because they want to separate. So the same way you come together in happiness, in joy, that is the same way that it is expected for you to separate while you are separating. That is why Allah Azza wa Jalla, He ended, وَسَرِّهُهُنَّ سَرَاحًا جَمِيلًا. When you divorce a woman, you should separate with her, release her back to her family with a beautiful release. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, هذا النداء يدل على أهمية الموضوع. Allah Azza wa Jalla is calling unto the believers, and this is an indication of the importance of the subject matter. The fact that Allah Azza wa Jalla is calling out to the believers shows that the matter that Allah is about to discuss is a very serious matter. So the issue of divorce is a very serious matter that Islam has talked about extensively in detail. Unfortunately, how many Muslims today observe those rules? The woman is leaving her husband's house. She will make sure that she drag the husband and reduce him to nothing. The man wants to separate and divorce his wife. He will make sure that he rubbish her to nothing, to such a level that she will become worthless in the society. Allah Azza wa Jalla is now calling the attention of the believers, because the issue of divorce, if it is not properly handled, it can lead to generational problem among the children. How many homes have become shattered as a result of divorce? Because it is not properly done. Because if divorce is properly done according to Islam, you will see that there won't be any problem. As you have seen that Zayd ibn Harisa separated from his wife Zainab bint Jahash, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam wishes to marry Zainab bint Jahash, and he now employs Zayd ibn Harisa to help him to propose to Zainab bint Jahash on his behalf. And there was no problem for him to go and do that. Now imagine that kind of scenario, that you divorce your wife in a situation that in fact a lot of head has already broken with bottle. Then one man will just come and say, please come and help me go and talk to that same woman because I want to marry that woman. You will ask him that, he will like say, you want me to break the remaining one for me. So during those periods, divorce is handled properly according to the Sharia, and that is why they don't have problem getting married to women that has already been divorced. But what happened today? Divorce is done according to the Jahiliyyah way. Even women, our women, sisters, Ahlus Sunnah, that are with hijab and niqab, come and see the day they are going to divorce. That is when you will know that you did not actually marry Ahlus Sunnah sisters. She will remove her hijab. Why? Because she wants to disgrace you. Unknown to her that she is disgracing herself. She will remove, if she is putting on socks before, she will remove it. Because to her, she is only putting all those things because of you. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He save our marriages. Because if divorce is not properly handled, then like I said, it will lead to generational problem. Now he said, وَأَنَّهُ يَدُلُّ عَلَىٰ أَنَّ إِمْتِثَالَ مَا سَيَأْتِي مِنْ مُقْتَضِيَاتِ الْإِيمَانِ. And this is also an indication, the fact that Allah Azza wa Jalla is addressing the believer by saying, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, it is an indication that what is to follow, it is compulsory that we must follow it, we must implement it, because it is from the requirement of Iman. That is why Allah said, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, O you who have believed, O you who have Iman. Wa anna muhalafatuhu min nawakidul Iman. And if you go against what is about to, the instruction that Allah is about to dish out here, if you go against it, it can invalidate Iman. It can nullify your Iman. It can take you away from Islam if you do not observe it. So it means that issue of divorce is a matter of Iman. Issue of divorce is a matter of Iman. So when a Muslim family, husband and wife, they want to separate, they should do it according to what Islam has taught, not according to their emotion. Then Allah Azza wa Jalla, He now begin to say, إِذَا نَكَحْتُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ
إِذَا نَكَحْتُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ ثُمَّ طَلَّقْتُمُوهُنَّ مِنْ قَبْلِ أَنْ تَمَسُّوهُنَّ.
Allah Azza wa Jalla said, إِذَا نَكَحْتُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. When you marry the mu'minat, what is the meaning of nikah? Allah Azza wa Jalla said, nakahtum. إِذَا نَكَحْتُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. When you do the nikah of the mu'minat, of the believing women, what is the meaning of nikah? Nikah has two meanings. Al-muradu bin nikah huwa al-aqdu huna. Allah Azza wa Jalla mean the tying, of the knot of marriage. وَالنِّكَاحُ يُطْلَقُ عَلَى الْعَقْدِ وَعَلَى الْجِمَاعِ. Ordinarily, nikah means two. It has two meanings, like I've said. It means to marry, to tie the knot of marriage, and it also means the conjugation between the man and the woman. Bimana, the sexual intercourse between the wife and the husband. That is the meaning of nikah. Whenever Allah Azza wa Jalla uses the word nikah to a strange woman who is not your wife, what Allah means is what is the first meaning, which is the akud nikah, the tying of the knot of marriage, marrying a woman. But if Allah Azza wa Jalla is connecting it to your wife, if Allah said that you do the nikah of your wife, what it means is that you have sexual relation with your wife. I hope you understand that now. Bimana فَإِذَا قِيلَ نَكَحَ رَجُلُ زَوْجَتَهُ. If it is said that a man do nakaha with his zawja, with his wife, what it means is that he had sexual intimacy with his wife. That is jima. But if it is said that nakaha fulana binta fulan, that so person do nikah with so woman, what it means is akudun. I hope you understand. That is why we say akudun nikah. Wallahu ta'ala alam. Now Allah Azza wa Jalla said that إِذَا نَكَحْتُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. When you marry the believing woman, Allah did not say when you marry women. He said believing women. Believing women. Takhsisul mu'minat bizikr dun al-kitabiyat. Allah Azza wa Jalla is specifically mentioning the believing women here. Not the other women are not included here. He did not mention other women. Despite the fact that the hukum that he is about to lay down here is a general hukum. In this particular statement of Allah, it is a tambih. It is a note of cautioning that it is not from the behavior of the believer, of a Muslim man, to marry any other woman aside a believing woman. وَأَنْ يَبْتَعِدَ عَنِ النِّكَاحِ الْكَافِرَاتِ, and he should distance himself away from marrying a non-Muslim. I hope you understand. He should distance himself away from marrying a non-believer, wal-fasiqat, or a corrupted woman, wal-fajirat, or a prostitute, an evil woman. That is Allah Azza wa Jalla. He is specifying here, إِذَا نَكَحْتُمُ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. You understand? وَمَا ذَكَرَ فِي سُورَةِ الْمَائِدَةِ بَيَانٌ مَا هُوَ جَائِزٌ غَيْرُ الْمُحَرَّمِ مِنْ نِكَاحِ الْمُحْصَنَاتِ مِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ. Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned in Surah Al-Ma'idah, that is the 5th chapter of the Quran, right? Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned in the 5th chapter of the Quran, verse 5, the permissibility of a Muslim man getting married to a Christian woman. It is permissible.
اليوم أحل لكم الطيبات وطعام الذين أوتوا الكتاب حل لكم وطعامكم حل لهم والمحصنات من المؤمنات والمحصنات من الذين أوتوا الكتاب من قبلكم إذا آتيتموهن أجورهن محسنين غير مسافحين ولا متخذي أخدان.
Allah Azza wa Jalla, he said regarding the affair of a Muslim man getting married to a Muslim woman, it is permissible, but it is not encouraged. It is permissible, but it is not encouraged. We have seen homes that you have Christmas, you understand, where the man is a Muslim, but the woman is a Christian. The man will give the son Muhammad, while the wife will give the child Emmanuel. On Friday, the child will be taken to mosque. On Sunday, the child will be taken to church. You see, the child will just grow up as a confused human being. That is why it is not encouraged, even though it is permissible. Like I said, not everything that is permissible you must do. I think we have mentioned that. So that as we now hear now that it is permissible, you know, that joy where the eye, man, go talk to them. If we catch you like that, who will go do that marriage for you? I'm sure nobody in this morning will do that marriage. Maybe you go and do it in the church. You understand? It is not encouraged, although it is permissible based on circumstance. Not that you just sit down when all these Muslim fine girls dey. No one enter your eye. Now non-Muslim you won't go carry. Then Shaitan will not deceive you that you want to go and do da'wah. Which da'wah? You are already, Shaitan is already leading you astray. Before you know it, you now be saying that in fact all the religion it belongs to God, though we are one. You are already confused. You are already confused. I know of a family. The man is a Muslim and the wife is a Christian. And they got married. And they begin to rear children. The child's name is Muhammad. The same child again is also Emmanuel. On the day they were supposed to do the akiko, he gathered alpha and they do akiko. On Sunday they took the child to the church again and go and do, what is the name of that thing? Dedication, child dedication. The child begins to grow up very confused. At the end of the day, they separated. That marriage has shattered now. That, do you know, because there is no compatibility. There is no compatibility. When I will be reading Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, you now be shouting at my back. You say, Jesus, God of Son, and Son of God, and others. In the same house. You are saying Lam Yalid wa Lam Yulad. Then the other one is saying that Jesus is his God. There is no compatibility. In fact, for the safety of the child, one should not enter such kind of marriage. Unfortunately, we still see some Muslims who think they have sense and they are still entering these things because they think that it is permissible for them. It's not everything that is permissible you should do. Then Allah said, Al-yawma uhilla lakum at-tayyibat. Look at what Allah even said regarding this matter, so that those people who are so bent in marrying comfort. Listen, he said, Al-yawma uhilla lakum at-tayyibat. Today we have made it lawful for you, all the good things. Wa ta'amul ladina utul kitab. We have made it permissible, the food of the people of the book. Bimana, you can eat the food of the Christians. It is what? It is halal. You can eat the food of the Jews. Those people that have been given the book, then their food is halal. Hillu lakum wa ta'amukum hillu lahum. Even your own food is halal for them. Do you understand? Wal muhsanati minal mu'minat. And also the believing women who are chaste. Chaste, remember, underline that word. Chaste believing women. They are also lawful for you. Wal muhsanati min alladhina utul kitab. And also the chaste believing, the people of the book. They are women. They are chaste women. It is also halal for you. Now the question is, how will you know whether they are chaste? You know the meaning of chaste, ba? Chaste bimana, she does not misbehave. She does not carry herself and be dashing herself to different men. It is only, and I'm challenging here, it is only in Muslim homes that you can find ample numbers of virgins. It is only in Muslim homes you can find ample numbers of chaste women, virgins. Go to any other home apart from Muslim home, they are already done. Since when they were 14 years, it is done already. I am telling you, we know what is happening in our society now. We are seeing them. It is something that they boast with. That they have many what? They have already disvirgin. That is why they have Valentine and other things that they do rubbish. On that particular day, everybody is going to dash herself out. out. It is only in the Muslim reserved society. And that is why they are they hate our society so much. Because we are trying to what? We are trying to protect ourselves. We are trying to protect our women. But they want our women to remove their hijab and join them in the bad wagons. Waddu law takfuruna kama kafaru fatakununa sawa. They wish all of us to be the same. To such a level that if you are outside now and you even say that you are a virgin, they will laugh at you. Because it is a normal thing for them. If you think that it is a lie, go and investigate your daughter. ولكن لو كانت يهوديا أو نصرانية فالحكم لا يختلف. But if it is a Nasara, a Christian, and a Jew, the hukum that we are discussing here does not change it. Now Allah Azza wa Jalla said, if you marry a believing woman, ثم طلقتموهن, thereafter you now wishes to what? To divorce. You now divorce her. You now divorce her. What is the meaning of talaq? فَطَلَّاقُ الْمَرْأَةِ مَعَنَاهُ حَلُّ قَيْدُ النِّكَاحِ أَوْ بَعْضُهُ. He said what it means by talaq in Islam. Listen, sisters, especially sisters. Talaq in Islam, divorce in Islam means when you cancel, when the marriage, what brought you together as husband and wife, when it has been what? Dissolved. The stipulation that brought you people together, when it has been dissolved, or part of it, it can be dissolved completely, or part of it could be dissolved. That is why we have two types of talaq. We have talaqu raji'iyya and the talaqu bayyin. I put it in the platform. There is revocable divorce and there is irrevocable divorce. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, at-talaqu marratan. You understand? So you have the means to divorce your wife only 2 times. Revocable. Once it gets to the 3rd time, she's going. No more either for you. So in those revocable divorce, which is talaqu raji'iyya, you have that ability, you have that means of returning her back at any time within the specified time of the iddah. I hope you understand. She is doing her iddah, then you decided to reconcile within that time, but you already have 1 divorce. You will have to wait again if you want to still divorce again. You will have to wait again until she sees her what? Menstrual period. And she becomes clean, then you divorce again. Then that is number what? Number 2. She will begin to do her iddah. What is iddah? That is the waiting period that a woman is expected to stay even after divorce. After divorce, you are not expected to carry your bag and go to your mama house. Sisters, will they hear about? Not that they will tell you, wait. You say, wait. Chebi, you don't divorce me. And they go where I come from. Madam, wait. Even if they divorce you, does not mean you should be going. Wait first. Because it could be that my child is inside your belly. Where you carry my child, they go. So if you just take that child and you now go out, you can't go and marry another person again, you have taken my child to give another man. These are some of the reasons why you should observe what? Iddah. Another reason is to give room for what? Reconciliation. Because a woman that you say that in fact, the way she dey even smell for your side, if I dey smell past your shit, tomorrow you go see say na him be the love of your life again after the matter don settle. Shebi dey happen like that, married people. A woman that you quarrel with like this, everybody even come and say, okay, it's okay. He say, no, you know they're okay. In fact, to hell with her, she's going back today. In fact, the woman also said, to hell with your head. Look at your head like a mopo. In fact, but after that, you people will still pack each other for house again. You know, you will not be feeding each other. Now, assuming at that time that both of you are angry, you now return back to your house. Do you now see? Look at the Islamic way of divorce. Which other system has this kind of way? Tell me one. Is there any other system? Say Alhamdulillah that you are a Muslim. No any other system that protects family unit more than Islam. More than Islam. Unfortunately, people do not study this and they misbehave and people think that that is Islam. Islam is different. Muslim actions is different. Muslims, they only try to exemplify Islam. Sometimes you will see that they are what? They are faulty. But we must understand that this is what is expected of us. Now he said that if it is talaqu bayyin, meaning irrevocable divorce, la tahillu bihi zawja. La tahillu bihi zawja. Your wife will not be what? It is now haram for you. Irrevocable divorce. Once it reaches third time, your wife is now haram for you. Until another man marry her, and somehow they now have problem, and she now begin to return back to her sugar husband. You understand? That is the only way. So that is why if you already have Seke 1, Seke 2, don't allow it to enter Seke 3. If not, you will not have any means of returning back. And you will not be regretting. When your husband gives you Seke 1, be very careful. Now you are having only 2 lifelines. You know, some women, they say, not be only divorce, I will go. Malam, there is stigma out there. Be careful. Many people are regretting why they go. Yes, I am telling you, because this is what many women don't want to hear. Many women are out there regretting. Where are you going? Not be so you see him, you say you want marry him. Who you want leave him for? Now he said, فَهُوَ حَلُّ لِكَيْدِ النِّكَاحِ مُطْلَقًا. So as for that one, you are dissolving that marriage completely. But when kana raji'iyan, but if it is a revocable divorce, فَهُوَ حَلُّ لِبَادِهِ, it is only some part of it. Is إِنَّهُ يَجُوزُ لَهُ أَنْ يُرَاجِعَ, it is permissible for you to return back your wife. After you divorce her, she is still in your house, she is doing her iddah. Somehow, she now realized her senses back. She now begin to behave well. What you said she should be doing, she is now doing it. Now they talk, come, it's not as if I even like to divorce you. Now because you did misbehave. Come, may we just settle. Even if you did not even use mouth to talk, say it. If there is an action that depicts that both of you want to reconcile, it is sufficient. For example, some of the bachelors should close their ears as I'm about to say this one. For example, if you and your wife already have divorce in the house, you both of you are still in the house. You know you cannot leave the house. You have to stay in the house while she is doing her Ida. You understand? Then in the night, she is now touching you. She is now touching you. You understand? You now also touch her. Marriage don't come back again. You will not enjoy that night. No, even though if nobody tell each other sorry, the matter don't already tell you themselves. You understand, but so that is how to return back. Then Allah Azza wa Jalla said, "Summa talaqtumuhunna." Summa here tadullu ala anna talaq innama yakunu ba'da nikah. This is indicating that talaq can only happen after nikah. So talaq, no, you cannot divorce somebody before marriage. You can only divorce somebody after marriage. Because there are some people that will say that any woman that I marry, I have already divorced her. Because they don't want to marry. So that does not count. It's just a mere statement. Now Allah Azza wa Jalla said, "Min qabli an tamassuhunna." If you divorce a woman, you understand, before you even touch her, maybe after marriage, she has not even entered your home, and you now decided that I don't want to marry her again. Allah said, "Min qabl an tamassuhunna." Before you could even touch, min qabl an tujammi'uhunna. Before you could even have the chance to have sexual relation with her. Wal hulwatu sahiha, and also hulwa, that is seclusion, a true seclusion that could depict that you both have something between each other. Wahaza min babil kinaya. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, before you will touch her. Look at the way Allah said it. Allah did not say before you, He said before you will touch her. Touching her, what does it mean here? Is it this touch? No. That is a figure of speech. Allah is using idiomatic expression to express it. You understand? Because sometimes if we want to talk where bachelors is, there is a slap that we can use so that they will not get you understand? Exactly, that is what Allah Azza wa Jalla is doing here. So that when they just measure it chapa like that, in fact, it will look somehow in your ear. If I begin to mention some things here, it will look, that is why Allah Azza wa Jalla said, "Min qabli an tamassuhunna." Because this Quran is going to be read by even bachelors. You understand? It's going to be read by bachelors. So Allah will not have said that before you will not have sexual intercourse with them. The bachelors will say, what is Allah? Why is Allah saying this one now? So, but if they hear that min qabl an tamassuhunna, before you will touch her, they might even think that it is the normal touch they are talking about. It is the society that has gotten bad. Initially, when you say touch, people will think that it is touch. It is only the people that are in the system that understand a lot of things. If not that, as I'm still saying it now, even all the bachelors, they will say, look at this ustaz, I even know it better than you. If you know it better than me, we need to investigate you. Now he said that وَلِهَذَا لَمْ يَأْتِ الْجِمَاء بِاللَّفْزِ الصَّرِيحِ فِي الْقُرْآنِ الْكَرِيمِ. Allah Azza wa Jalla has never mentioned the word jima in the Quran. Why? Because He doesn't want you to listen to something that will look abhorrent to you, that will look somehow to you. That is why even sometimes when we talk, there are certain things you want to go and toilet now, you don't want to say, you will not say, I want to go and shit. It will look somehow. Say, I want to ease myself. You see, it is so easy. I want to ease myself. Now you know whether you want to go shit there, whatever you want to go there. Now you know. Also, they use, I want to use the restroom. But all you just say that, I want to go and poo-poo. Look somehow. You know, poo-poo. Even though we never see the poo-poo, it don't smell already. So I hope you understand. That is why Allah Azza wa Jalla decided not to use the love al-jima. But He said, iltimas, to touch. يُؤْخَذُ مِنْ هَذِهِ الْآيَةِ إِبَاحَةُ الطَّلَاقِ. We have seen from this verse that it is permissible to what? To divorce. Like I have said, divorce is not a sin. وَإِبَاحَةُ كَوْنُهُ قَبْلَ الْمَسِيحِ. And it is also permissible for you to divorce a woman even before having intimacy with her. As we have seen here. Because Allah Azza wa Jalla, He has already informed the believers in this particular verse, and He is not blaming them. Why should they divorce a woman before having anything to do with her. Allah did not reprimand them. That is why Allah Azza wa Jalla said in another verse, La junaha alaykum. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, La junaha alaykum. There is no sin upon you. In talaqtumun nisa. If you divorce the women, ma lam tamasuhunna. Even if you have not touched them. I already told you the meaning of touch. Even if you have not touched them, you don't have any sexual intimacy with them. Aw tafridu lahunna faridatan. Or you have not even mentioned the exact amount of sadaqi you intend to give her. There is no sin upon you if you choose to divorce such a woman. Allah Azza wa Jalla also said in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَإِن طَلَّقْتُمُوهُنَّ مِن قَبْلِ أَن تَمَسُّوهُنَّ وَقَدْ فَرَضْتُمْ لَهُنَّ فَرِيضَةً فَنِصْفُ مَا فَرَضْتُمْ. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, وَإِن طَلَّقْتُمُوهُنَّ. If you divorce them, مِن قَبْلِ أَن تَمَسُّوهُنَّ, before you even have the chance to touch them, وَقَدْ فَرَضْتُمْ لَهُنَّ فَرِيضَةً, and you have already named the exact specific amount as dowry, فَنِصْفُ مَا فَرَضْتُمْ, then you will give her half of it. For example, let me give it a practical example now. I want to marry a particular woman, and I already said that my sadaqi will be 50,000 naira, but I have not given it to her. I hope you understand. I now want to divorce her before she could even enter my house. And perhaps something happened, and a lot of issues could happen. Maybe I got visa to United States of America, and now let me if you go. She cannot what? She cannot. Somebody mentioned, oh yeah, I'm not complete. They say if I'm not complete, we're not going to give you. You say to Kukuma carry on a wife. I know they marry. There is nothing wrong with that. So, but what you need to do, that 50,000 naira will not be given to her again. You will give her half of it, 25,000. She will still get it. And some brother are saying, you will give it to her. So he said that, and Allah Azza wa Jalla said, فَمَا لَكُمْ عَلَيْهِنَّ مِنْ إِدَّةٍ تَعْتَدُّونَهَا. They will not have any iddah that you have to regulate for them. No iddah for them. Why? Because she has not even entered your home. وَالْإِدَّةٌ تَرَبُّصُ مُفَارِقَةٌ فِي الْحَيَاةِ أَوْ بَعْدِ الْمَمَاتِ. There is iddah. Iddah is a waiting period that a woman lives in her husband's house, whether he is alive after separation with her husband, either while the husband is alive or after the husband has died. I hope you understand. It is a specified time, and within that particular time, you cannot talk to another man again. I hope you understand. فَلَا تَتَزَوَّجْ سَوَاءً كَانَتْ مُطَلِّقَةٌ أَوْ مُتَوَفَّى عَنْهَا. You cannot get married to another man again, whether you are a divorced woman and you are observing your iddah. You cannot speak to any other man again in that particular period. I hope you understand. And also, if your husband had already died and you are observing iddah, it is haram for you to speak to another different man while you are observing iddah. I hope you understand. The iddah of when your husband died is how many months? Arba'atu ashhurin wa ashara. That is 4 months and 10 days. But as for the other one is what? Salasatu quru. We are still getting to that too. So you will not marry until that time will elapse. But after the time has elapsed, then you have whatever you want to do with yourself, you can do with yourself. وَإِنْ كَانَتْ مُتَوَفَّى عَنْهَا فَتَجْتَنِبْ مَعَ ذَلِكَ الْخُرُوجِ لِغَيْرِ حَاجَةٍ. Then if it is that your husband died and you are observing your iddah, aside the fact that you cannot marry, you cannot also go out. You can't go out while you are observing your iddah after your husband's demise, except in cases of need. Except in cases of need that has become compulsory for you to go out. And you cannot also use perfume. Your husband died, you just spray perfume everywhere. Walabsul hal, or even a decorated clothes you cannot use that at that particular time. This does not mean the way that some cultures will now give somebody black clothes. You know, some culture they will say you should not even bath at all. Some culture they will bath the molo, the woman molo, like saying now which the woman be. You don't have to bath molo, but you don't also have to begin to beautify yourself, because at least you should mourn your husband. Is that not so? Your husband died and you are still looking like one. I don't understand. Are you advertising yourself? At least give that respect to your husband. And other things that she is expected to observe. Allah Azza said ta'tadunaha. You understand? He said فَمَا لَكُمْ عَلَيْهِنَّ مِنْ إِدَّةٍ تَتَدُّونَهَا. تَتَدُّونَهَا الْخِطَابِ لِلْأَزْوَاجِ. Allah Azza He is addressing the husbands. You understand? فَمَا لَكُمْ أَيُّهَا الْأَزْوَاجِ عَلَيْهِنَّ. You do not have any right upon these women. Regarding as far as their iddah is concerned, that you used to what? That you used to count, you do not have any right for you to what? Count it for them, because they are going. It says وَفِي الْخِطَابِ الْأَزْوَاجِ فِي هَذَا دَلَالَةٌ عَلَىٰ أَنَّ الْإِدَّةَ حَقٌّ لِلْأَزْوَاجِ. It is a right. That iddah must be observed. Even if both of you now said that we both agree that we are not going to do iddah, there is nothing like that. You must do iddah. And you must do it. It's not for the husband to now say that no, you cannot do iddah in my house. Pack your load and go to your family. No. You should do iddah. Remember Allah Azza wa Jalla said in Surah Al-Talaq, Ya ayyuhan nabi, idha tallaqtumun nisa.
إذا طلقتم النساء فطلقوهن لعدتهن وأحصوا العدة واتقوا الله ربكم لا تخرجوهن من بيوتهن ولا يخرجن إلا أن يأتين بفاحشة
وتلك حدود الله ومن يتعد حدود الله فقد ظلم نفسه لا تدري لعل الله يحدث بعد ذلك أمرا. Allah Azza wa Jalla said تلك حدود الله فلا تعتدوها. He said that is the limit of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Do not cross it. So you must observe iddah. So sisters, whenever there is, may Allah not allow that to happen to us. But if it eventually happens, please sit down. Don't start packing your load. Everybody will not be begging you. Say you want to go to your papa house. You know, see your papa house, now you come our house. Now he said that dunaha, the reason why it has to be done, like I've already mentioned, لِأَنَّ ثُبُوتُ النَّسَبِ الْوَلَدِ لِأَبِيهِ أَمْرٌ ضَرُورِي لِقِيَامِ حُقُوقِهِ الْقَانُونِيَّةِ. That is because we need to establish, so that you will not take somebody's child and go and give it to another man. You understand? We need to establish that you are going with free, so that two men will not be fighting over a child. We have seen that in the past, where two men will be fighting over a child. This one is saying, my pikin. This one is saying, my pikin. But alhamdulillah, now that we have what is it called? DNA. But even that DNA is not a small money. It's very expensive. So now the iddah that has to be regulated is what? Salasatu quru. Salasatu quru has to be that if it's a woman that is still seeing her menses, it means 3 menstrual cycles. 3 menstrual cycle is the period that a woman will use in observing her iddah. I hope you understand that. And you know you cannot divorce a woman while she is in her iddah. If she's in her iddah, you will wait for her to finish her iddah, then you give her seke 1. You understand? Then you to start reading. Then if she now, after her iddah, is that what? After her iddah, you will, after her menses, astaghfirullah. After her menses, you now give her what? 1 divorce. Now it will start reading. It will start reading. Now the first one will now come. That is 1. The second menses will now come. That is 2. If you allow the third menses to happen, if she is not going, she is going. Once she is done, she is going. So if you know that your eye is still there, don't allow that time to go. If not, that is how she will go. And she can go and marry another woman. Another man, I mean. Now, as for a woman who is not seeing her menses, because there are women that will not see their menses, especially old women. There are levels that a woman will reach, she will not be seeing her menses again. Sisters, done also. Okay, some of you did not know. When a woman has reached old age, you will not be seeing menses again. Or even a little child. A child, although she's married, but she has not started seeing her menses. Yes, it is possible. Is it not possible? Go to the north, you will see that happening very, very well. So,
وَأُولَاتُ الْأَحْمَالِ أَجَلُهُنَّ أَن يَضَعْنَ حَمْلَهُنَّ.
He said, as for the woman who has lost hope regarding mahid, bimana haid, then in that case, she will only count how many months? 3 months. And also, as for the woman who is pregnant, a pregnant woman, how is her iddah going to be? Her iddah will be at the time that she delivered. I hope you understand. Her iddah will be at the time that she delivers her baby. So even if it is 9 months, that is how she will stay in your house counting her iddah. Now, he said that فَإِذَا طَلَّقْتَ الْمَرْأَةَ قَبْلَ الْمَسِيسِ, if you divorce a woman before touching her, وَهُوَ الْجِمَاء فَلَا إِدَّةٌ عَلَيْهَا, there is no iddah for her to observe. But the Hulafa'ur Rashidun radiyallahu anhum ajma'in, they said that, but even if you did not touch her, listen carefully, if she has entered your room and we see koro that she sleep in your room, whether you claim that you touch her or you did not touch her, she will do iddah. You understand? Since she has entered your room and she spent the night in your room, whether you claim that you touch her or you claim you did not touch her, you will do what? She will do what? She will do iddah. I hope you understand. This is what the Jamhur Ahlul Ilm, this is what they are upon. But Ibn Kathir said in his Tafsir, Tafsir Quran al-Azim, he said, وَهَذَا أَمْرٌ مُجْمَعَ عَلَيْهِ بَيْنَ الْعُلَمَاءِ. He said, this is a matter that the ulama are agreed upon. أَنَّ الْمَرْأَةِ إِذَا طُلِّقَتْ قَبْلَ الدُّخُولِ بِهَا لَا إِدَّةٌ عَلَيْهَا. If a woman is divorced before the man had anything to do with her, then there is no what? There is no iddah for her. She can go and get married even the following day. I hope you understand. She has not entered your house and you divorce her today. Then Abu Muslim now came tomorrow. Then the marriage can happen next tomorrow. And there is nothing wrong. You don't have to say that, brother, you dey wait for me to divorce my wife before. What it concern you? Now you don't like her, I like her. I hope you understand. She is not your wife again, sir. I hope you are understanding this. Abu Muslim, we just use you as example. I know that you are already scared. Don't worry, nobody will report you to your wife. So if she wishes, she can go and get married. وَلَا يَسْتَثْنَى مِنْ هَذَا إِلَّا الْمُتَوَفَّى عَنْهَا زَوْجَهَا. He said there is no exception to this except the one whose husband had already died. فَإِنَّهَا تَعْتَدُّ مِنْهُ أَرْبَعَةُ أَشْهُرٍ وَعَشْرًا. But as for the one whose husband has died, for example, you married a lady today, you have not even taken her to the house. Maybe in the marriage ground, you now die. It is a possibility. It is a possibility. You now die. The woman cannot go and marry another man another time. You have to do her iddah. In that case, because the husband, this is different from the first one. She is not divorced. It is her husband that died. So she will have to do iddah in that case. Please, I hope you understand. So this is what the ulama, Ibn Kathir, this is what he has to say. And she will do her iddah for 4 months 10 days. وَإِن لَمْ يَكُنْ دَعَوَ لَبِيهَا بِالْإِجْمَاعِ, even if the husband has not met her. قَالُهُ تَعَالَى, Allah Azza wa Jalla also said, by ending this verse, he said, فَمَتِّعُوهُنَّ
وَسَرِّحُوهُنَّ سَرَاحًا جَمِيلًا.
He said, فَمَتِّعُوهُنَّ, you should provide for the woman that you divorce. You know, we said this last year. You are divorcing a woman, you don't just send her packing. You say, and the day you are coming to my house, you bring anything, I bet you go. That is not divorce in Islam. When you are divorcing in Islam, it is as if you want to marry. You will go and buy yogurt, you will buy Hollandis, you will buy shoes. The divorce switch, Abi. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, فَمَتِعُوهُنَّ أَيْ آتُوهُنَّ مَا يَتَمَتَّعْنَ بِهِ مِنَ الْمَالِ. Give her some wealth, give her some money, box her account, so that she can enjoy with it when she goes back. I don't understand this, mashallah. These brothers are very stingy. هذا الأمر الإلهي. This is a divine command. So don't play with it. This is a divine command. If you actually want success in your life and in the hereafter, يتحقق معناه بطريق من اثنين. It can happen in two ways. This command of Allah, فَمَتِعُوهُنَّ, this could happen in two ways. Number one, إِذَا كَانَ الزَّوْجُ قَدْ فَرَضَ مَهْرًا مُحَدَّدًا. If a man has already specified the sadaqi for his wife, in the ziwajihi, at the time of marriage, ثُمَّ طَلَّقَ زَوْجَهُ, and he now divorced his wife, قَبْلَ الْخُلْوَةِ, before even the seclusion, privacy with her, فَلَهَا نِصْفٌ, then what is upon him to do is to give her mahar, half of it. مَا فَرَضَ مِثْلَمَا جَاءَ فِي سُورَةِ الْبَقَرَةِ. What has this example of what has been reported in Surah Al-Baqarah, where Allah Azza wa Jalla said, وَإِن طَلَّقْتُمُوهُنَّ مِنْ قَبْلِ أَن تَمَسُّوهُنَّ وَقَدْ فَرَضْتُمْ لَهُنَّ فَرِيضَةً فَنِصْفُ مَا فَرَضْتُمْ, like we have already mentioned. But in this particular first option, he said, وَلَا يُلْزَمْ إِطَاؤُهَا أَكْثَرُ مِنْ ذَلِكَ. It is not compulsory, according to this option, it is not compulsory that you have to give her more than that. بَلْ يُسْتَحَبُّ, but you are encouraged to give her more than that. Listen carefully. You are encouraged to give her more than that. فَالْمُسْتَحَبُّ مَثَلًا أَلَّا يَسْتَرِدُّ الرَّجُلُ فُسْتَانُ الزِّفَافِ. He said it is encouraged, for example, that you should not begin to do as a husband, because you have now asked her that you should be going back. You now say, you see that wedding gown, that wedding clothes that I bought for you, please, I beg, return them. I want you to go do another marriage. You are not allowed to collect it back. أو الملابس التي اشتراها لها من قبل, or every other clothes that you buy for her before that time. أو أي متاع آخر, or any other things that you have gotten for her. You bought phone for her because you are not divorcing her. Now you said that you did not bring Android to my house, so now torchlight you bring. I beg, carry your torchlight as they go. No, you cannot collect it back again. Any other gift that you give to her, that you have already mentioned her name inside, that this is for her, let her take it and go. Brothers, did you hear that? Because sometimes when some of these brothers, when they are in anger mode, they say that don't take anything, even your hijabs. I'm the one that bought all the hijab for you. You can only take that one that is you are wearing, because he is angry. Don't allow anger to push you to do what is not right. Now, the second way in which this can be addressed is إِذَا كَانَ الزَّوْجُ لَمْ يُفْرِدْ لِزَوْجِهِ مَهْرًا. If you have not specified, the first one you have already specified, but in this one you have not specified a particular price or mahar that you want to give her at the time of marriage, then in this فَعَلَيْهِ أَن يُمَتِّعُهَا بَعْضُ شَيْءٍ, then you have to give her something. Why you are divorcing her? Then you يسرحها, you can release her. وينبغي أن يتفق أن ينفق هذا المتاع وَمُقَدَّرَةُ الرَّجُلِ كَمَا جَاءَ فِي قَوْلِهِ تَعَالَى. As you are doing it, make sure it should be based on your ability. You should be based on your ability. You are a millionaire and you now divorce your wife, you are not giving her transport fare to go back. Now transport fare is not issue of transport fare we are talking about here. You have to box her account. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, وَمَتِّعُوهُنَّ حَقًّا عَلَى الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Allah Azza wa Jalla said, وَمَتِّعُوهُنَّ. Bless them, provide for them, gift them. For the one who Allah Azza wa Jalla has blessed, he should give plenty for them. He should do as his power reach. And the one who did not also have much, he should do according to his means. A considerable gift. And this is a haqqi. This is a right upon the who? Upon those people who are the muhsinin. May Allah Azza wa Jalla make us among the muhsinin. Some of the ulama, they said that for you to bless your wife with either money or whatever, at the time of separation, wajibatun, it is compulsory. Sawa'un fardul mahar aw lam yufrid. Whether you have already specified a particular mahar or not, you must give. Now Allah Azza wa Jalla ended this verse, he said, وَسَرِّهُهُنَّ سَرَاحًا جَمِيلًا. What does that mean? That you should release her in a very good way. Not that as she is returning back to her father, as you design her face is now looking like pawpaw. You understand? One eye is now like this. And that is not the way they give her to you. Or she will now be limping as you beat her on the leg to show her that you are the man. No, that is not how to do it. He said, وَسَرِّهُهُنَّ سَرَاحًا جَمِيلًا. So it is not Islamic when you batter the face of a woman and you send her packing out of your house. It is not Islamic. It is not Islamic for you to even throw their bags out of your house. It is not Islamic. There is no companion that we ever had doing that. So you should not also only reduce it to giving. The issue of Sarah and Jamila does not only reduce to issue of wealth. Rather, it also means at the time you are divorcing her, be good to her. Of good behavior, not insulting her. You now describe her, look at, how did I even see you in the first place, myself? It be like say, you bewitch me, eh? How did I even marry you? You can't even give me children, myself. I regretted the day I see you. You know, some men can also give insult well. If they are woman, they give them, they give back. Or you now begin to beat her. Or you cause her evil. You understand? You now begin to say, wa banana maru. You understand? You now pack all her clothes and begin to what? And begin to tear it. فَإِنْ كَانَ الرَّجُلُ لَا يُحِبُّ زَوْجَهُ. If a man does not love his wife, or something happened between them, and he wants to separate with her, you should what? Separate in accordingly, in a better way. Not for you to now begin to what? For you to now begin to mention and advertise her fault around. Amam Nas in front of the people. He said, that's my wife. Now God, now Allah carry me from him, he will kill me. And the reason why you are doing this, so that if I want to go and marry her, I will not go again. I will still go. And that kill, I want me to kill me. You understand? Because in most cases, some of those talks after divorce, they are lies. They are lies. You see, the woman will begin to say, hey, where you say you won't go? That man is a woman beater. You will not even know that she is the one that even used to beat her husband. You understand? So he said that when you add to Miss Masaliba, and you should not begin to count her defects. You should desist from complaining about her in order to turn people away from her, so that nobody will have any need of her to even accept her to marry her again. Because you have reduced her to nothing. We need to bear this in mind. Before marriage, we are brothers and sisters. While in marriage, we are still brothers and sisters. After marriage, we will still remain brothers and sisters. I hope you're understanding these sisters. Your husband is your brother. I mean, your brother in Islam. Treat him well. Even after marriage, he is still your brother in Islam. A woman come to meet you that this your former husband talk to me, say, make I come marry him. What do you see about the matter? No, my former husband is a very good man. It's only that Allah did not join us together. You understand? He said, no, perhaps Allah did not join us. He's a good man. He's trying, but perhaps we are not compatible. But some women say, hey, sister, thank God that you come and meet me. You get time, I want to talk to you. He will not, even the one that is untrue, she will add it joy. Because he doesn't want anybody, he wants you to just go and remain like that. So your life should just be anyhow. I'll go and marry the person that did not know you. You understand? It shouldn't be like this. So he said that فَلَا يَبْقَى هُنَاكَ مَنْ يَقْبَلْ زِوَاجٍ مِنْهَا, so that nobody will now want to even marry her again. So Sarahan Jamila also means for you to exert all effort in your good behavior to her. You understand? While you are separating from her, let it be based on happiness. Let it be based on happiness. While you are separating from her, use softer tone to speak to her. That will make her mind to be what? To be easy. Why? لأن المرأة إذا طلقت بعد أن أقضى عليها ولم يدخل بها لا شك أنه ينكسر خطرها وأنها تتأثر. He said that there is no doubt that if a woman is divorced shortly immediately after marriage, that you have not even had any meeting with her, definitely she will what? She will be heartbroken. You have shattered her feeling. It will definitely affect her. And people are definitely going to be talking about her. They will say, we don't even know whether or what she went and do, and her husband now divorced her. People like Amebo when it comes to issue of marriage. They like that one well. Even the person that his own marriage is also about, is even 1% remaining. He will also come and be talking about your own. You understand? People will be saying that did he see any form of fault from her? Or did he had something from her? About her? Especially when it is that the woman even loved you and you now went and divorced her. Before you could even touch her, definitely it is going to bring a lot of reactions from her. That is why Allah has commanded us that we should bless them. You understand? No matter how somebody is angry, when you bless the account, and you see it. You understand? A brother was telling us that a man went to carry Sulasa, the third wife. So when he was doing the marriage, the women in the house, the two women now heard that their husband is getting married to third wife. They already make all the plan how they are going to bring hell to the house when he returned. So the information get to the husband that the wives are already getting ready and prepared for him. The wife's husband, do you know what he did? He now sent 1 million naira to the first wife, another 1 million naira to the second wife. That is how they just go back and gentle, as if nothing happened. They are not the one that now welcome the Amaria to the house. You can see money is good. When you don't have money and you go and try these sisters, they will use your eyes, see shaking. Sisters, have mercy on us. Bikonu, we are begging you. You understand? So he said that you should bless them with good word. Behave good with them. This is what Allah Azza wa Jalla has commanded. You can just tell her, oh my dear wife, it so happened that we are separating. It is not actually my plan that it should lead to this, but perhaps Allah did not destine it to be. So please, don't think that I hate you. I didn't hate you. You are still my sister. You know how you scope her. You will still scope her like that. Even if you know that you are scoping her, still scope her like that. You know, the scope will still work. I hope you understand. Even women, even if they know that you are scoping them, you will still scope them at the end of the day. You tell them, don't worry. I I will buy this for you. I will buy that for you. We don't even get 1 naira for your pocket. But she still like to hear that word from you. At least you are behaving like a better person. You understand? So you should do all these things so that she will not what? So that her people will not also be happy that after you get married to their wife, to their daughter, then you just immediately divorce her. But if you do what is expected of you, they will not hate you. If they still have another daughter again, they will still give it. They will come and ask you that, are you interested in this one again? You understand? So we ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He bless our marriage. And we will continue to talk about the issue of divorce in this particular surah tomorrow, inshallah. And I want us all to be learning from this, not just to laugh at it too. You understand? But we ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He never test us with broken homes. Because broken homes, it is not actually easy. It can have devastating effect on the children, in the upbringing of the children, especially in the society that we live. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He continue to unite our marriage, and we pray, may Allah Azza wa Jalla, may He forgive us our shortcomings, and may Allah bless us with the sense needed in order to have a blissful marriage. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.